think, like at least one. Maybe that should be an alternate ultra. Dude, it looks awesome to win. An alternate ultra for Thunder is sharks fly out and like bite you. Oh, stage. Yes. So we do want to get to stage fatalities or something that we do eventually want to do. Maybe a Sharknado for that stage as a stage fatality. I'd actually go for that. I don't know if Double Helix would, but that would be a weird thing for us to like kind of insist on, you know, as like. As the IP holder, I
really
really
need to clean up in aisle 2. That was awesome. You guys are full of the clever puns today. I love it.
Let's go. Alright, enough of this. Medium. Whoops. You know it's like a comfy sweater. There was a hold the projectile, usually as a 2-hit. Why you didn't shadow that? I'll take you back.
Right? Yeah, it's like freaking.
Nice. Yeah, see, like I said, you can hover on lights if you really want to try again. It does work. You can definitely do it. Yep. What pattern does he fall into? Also with Glacius, it's really easy to fall into mediums because generally, you know, if you're poking with your medium, you're pretty much always going to want to just double tap it and poke to a medium auto double, which is just the most obvious thing you could do. Like that, which is kind of great.
It happens, and it's a bad habit because we just everything was on mediums in the beginning.
Yep.
Early stages of the game. Blinkers are aiming on mediums.
Yep. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, one of the things that's different about KI than a lot of other fighting games is that, you know, we're making a conscious effort that our game is about, you know, a lot of fighting games just don't want to get hit. In KI, it's kind of inevitability that you are going to be hit. So for our game, it's more about how do you deal with the fact that you're getting hit and what can you do to get out of it? What options do you have? We never wanted to make a fighting game where you didn't feel like you had an option. You know, the thing that we all never liked, that KI never really was about, we're trying to make that even more a part of the game, is the idea that you're never out of the fight. Right? There's always something you can do. There's always a movement from something else. There's always an option you have. Even when you're getting beaten on, you can get back in the game. Oh, you didn't fall for my block. I'm so sad. I didn't. And one of the things you try to do is you try to really get into the mind of other people like that, and basically understand, like, you know, knowing on no. I didn't.
Which character has been the most fun to work with so far?
Work on or work
with?
Work with? All the characters are fun to play. I mean, like, that's the thing that I really love is, other fighting games, I generally play some of the slower characters, or I play, like, the, you know, for lack of a better term, since you did kind of form the archetype as the Dalton type characters. So, Glacius has been a lot of fun. Glacius has caused a lot of challenges. Like, he's one of the harder characters that we had getting, a hard time we had getting right, simply because he's so different. Alright, we'll go old school. He's so different than any other fighter we've done in a Killer Instinct game, right? Because Killer Instinct was always a game of rushdowns, right? You're basically in each other's faces. You had some zoning options, but really it was all about that closing game and beating on each other up close. So Glacius proved to be an extreme set of challenges, and his moveset and all of his stuff got redesigned multiple times while we were working on him, simply because we really wanted to figure out a way to make him function as a zoner character in a game that was always about combos that they
Yeah. You know, you can see he's a zoning character, he has zoning capabilities, but when he wants to get in your face, and he's in your face and he's doing crazy combos as well. It took a while, like I said,
yeah, really.
A lot of iterations.
Like, he was...
we're really happy with him.
Yeah. I'd say that the character that is the easiest to get like into a really great state is probably Saber. Saber was super satisfying. It came together really well, even from the early versions of it. Thunder is also Thunder was actually really well when we first put him in. It was insanely powerful. Then the problem was because we had his specials were really well tuned, but none of his normals were. And Thunder is one of those characters that, you know, it's weird. KI 1 and 2 are games where normals are kind of there, but really it's all about the specials. And we try to, you know, remedy that by adding a lot of fixes and a lot of kind of poking and stuff like that you can do in the new version of KI. But for Thunder, it was really important to get his normals right. So Thunder's normals are actually really effective, and they came together really well. Like he feels really strong. He fits in the roster really well, even for a character that's kind of slow. Which, you know, when you have a character that you can do a 10-hit combo and do 30% damage, that's a real different thing than any of the other stuff we have in the game. But yeah, Glacius has been a lot of fun to work on, just trying to figure out how we bring that kind of gameplay to life in KI. And that's one thing, you know, like we said in other interviews, one of the things we try really hard to do is kind of land the characters that are really extreme first. So, you know, we wanted to concentrate on kind of nailing we want to concentrate on really nailing the core characters that were going to be really radically different in the game than before we went to some of the other characters. Because there's a certain amount of expectations on some of the characters that may or may not be coming back for this first 8 that don't push things as far as they did, as some of the other characters did. What do you want me to do?
No.
You're just talking to yourself.
It's just like talking to yourself. Well, they see you're practicing. That's good. I was heavy and I didn't do it. Oh, you totally wrong. No, that's good. Just close it. Come on. One thing we're experimenting with is that your health. One thing we're experimenting with is obviously you can see we take the health bar away when you're dead, so you know, like, hey, you know, you can stop hitting buttons right now. It'll be interesting to see, you know, obviously in a setting where anyone's kind of playing in a more like tournament atmosphere, we're not going to see people doing probably 100-hit ultras. That's a little sad.
Yeah,
but
we definitely have to strike a balance between having fun, players showing their personality through how they finish an opponent off, but also, you know, not sitting there for 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things that, you know, it's part of the heritage of KI, which is why we still have it and we love them. But it's one of those things you probably can see more in like casual play.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, like, we have records. So the current record, even though it's on the old build, so I'm really curious to see if we get a new one out of Gamescom. Although there were a lot of people at Evo that got good at the game really quick, which is great to see. One of our goals was kind of, we wanted to get to the chess match of fighting games a lot faster than other fighting games have in the past. So, you know, what did that mean? That meant, you know, making sure that the inputs were, you know, pretty easy to get, making it a really great training mode. And a lot of people, really, especially those people that may not know a lot about fighting games, we have a really great training mode that will not only take you through all of how combos work, it goes into things that, you know, it goes into resets, it goes into frame links, it goes into every type of counter. Oh yeah, super yeah. But we go into all those kind of things to give you a really great understanding. We have a really neat way of kind of delivering how you learn moves that I think people find really easy to grasp. So we're really looking forward to how people think about training and then, you know, get more people into fighting games because we want everyone to play fighting games. Why not? It's awesome. But it seems like we're always kind of doing it. That's nice. 46. Look at that. It wasn't even that nasty. No, we really. Rabbits are awesome. Yeah, one of the other things we've done too is that every character we do has some kind of nuance in terms of how they do combos. You know, Thunder, he can not only does he have grapples, but he has throw linkers. Saber has his rabbits, so basically what you do is once you get somebody locked out, once you get somebody locked out with Saber, you can kind of mash one of your attack buttons and you just keep mashing it over and over again and your rabbits do, and they add a stupid amount of potential damage. So locking out or getting a counter breaker like that with Saber is just asking for, oh god, this is you dropped it! That was I didn't even expect it, so I wasn't even coming back with the block. Look at all that potential. Oh.
You guys gotta talk over your fight sticks.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, they get all cookie.
Fumbling.
Yeah, you guys are okay.
Yeah,
You can tell when you're playing.
The new ones, you know, they have all those silent buttons now. I'm really curious to see how those play out in the new sticks. Yeah, it's really awesome that someone's done that. I really hope that they kind of become the norm. Because yeah, the one thing about fighting sticks is they've always been really bad.
I think it kind of adds to the ambiance too, though.
Nice.
Because
Well, yeah, because you can hear like I'm playing. Oh my god, I'm freaking out!
exactly.
Yeah, and there's a certain amount of that that's kind of fun. Nice. Super so awesome. I love that skin. Yep.
A creature who shall not be named.
Yes.
Crashy nature.
Of a crashy nature that
Yeah.
maybe starts with T and ends with T.
Yeah. And cootie.
Alright, we got another match or two left in you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will we wrap this?
Yeah, we'll play one more. Let's see.
I work on my gracious.
Pink, gold.
Inspiring. Gold.
I can't wait to see some. I love the idea of the Jello one with the stuff floating around inside of them. That's so awesome.
Gotta do it.
Man, we'll
You
have
heard
to,
it-
we'll
you
have
heard
to
it,
think
Mike.
about that.
Heard it, Mike.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of whimsy that Chaos always had, and I want to make sure one of our goals is to maintain that.
See that.
Oh boy, wait till you see the skins and the accessories for the skins. You'll just see that. Not only will you have some awesome classic stuff, but man, you're gonna have some stuff that's pretty out there. Why you didn't shadow counter that? Like, I was literally, I'm the one that's using sucking my breath. That was horrible. Nice.
Let that throw range.
Get across the screen. I was wondering why you weren't breaking it. Oh, no, you like my shadow counter? Oh, nice! Ah, spun me out. Yeah, obviously our combat system is built around the idea of KD, so as you're fighting, you basically have, you build up KD, which is short for knockdown value. You can see that on the bar over there, but basically when that bar goes red, you gotta be ending your combo, otherwise, unless using shadows, otherwise you are going to drop and spin out the opponent. 60%, look at that. That's awesome. That's a damn problem. Yep. I've been playing even more recent builds, so I've been playing other characters. Other characters that people may even see one of. Yes, so yes, we are aware. We have a video coming. Whoa! So satisfied. Look at it again. Oh,
I like that. I need like sun. That makes me cry.
I'm just gonna go over here and heal and let you like.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I can do that right now.
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that's
No, I will not be able to do that very soon.
yeah.
So.
We haven't gotten that in.
Definitely, it won't be in the PAX build, but it will be shortly after that. We are working on other fun. There are a lot of other things coming. Oh man.
Oh darn it.
Yeah, and for everyone that there have been a lot of interesting forum comments on which of the first 8 characters are coming back. And I will tell you that people have some pretty good guesses. I'm actually pretty surprised. It's some of them. It's kind of like, well, no, duh. Why wouldn't we do that character?
Yeah.
But there's I will tell you that we do have at least one in there that I don't think.
Do one
we'll
more
see
with
coming.
Chief or Thunder.
Got it.
Thunder.
We've been calling him the full name in here.
Thunder.
Rich says shh.
Yeah, actually, did you say you're not supposed to say that word? What word are you saying, Alex?
I said thunder.
Yeah, that's...
I know. I almost said because I keep reading it in the chat.
So yeah,
I'll
I'll just address this since this is one of those things. So yes, like there's even a comment like, Microsoft doesn't say Chief Thunder, they just say Thunder. And yes, that's true, we do. He's just called Thunder now. You can append Chief Thunder on there if you'd like. It's one of the changes in the lexicon. We wanted to again make him more of an authentic character, and just calling him Chief before everything is just didn't feel like the right thing to do this time around.
Yeah, just considering what he was.
Yeah,
he's obviously a boss.
He's obviously a big badass guy. One of the things when we were working with the people we work with on the Nesters tribe, one of the things we tried to get across is that he's basically the idea of a superhero. So he's the idea of a superhero for that tribe. So he's still of exaggerated proportions and things like that, but he's very much more real in terms of